Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing well. Look on the screen. We have a young man known as rapper DDG. What's going on with the mister? Let's go ahead and get to it. This is happening to a lot of people, and I was just really like kind of shocked to hear about this. Here the article reads, quote, I ain't got fire insurance. DDG talks about insurance coverage of his LA mansion amid recent wildfires. Wow. Unbelievable. This is really, really sad. So, Twitch streamer and rapper Daryl DDG, popularly known as Pontiac Made DDG on the Amazon backed platform, recently revealed that his mansion in Los Angeles burned down in the California wildfires, which have left hundreds of thousands of residents displaced. The hip hop personality was visibly discontented about the damage to his property, particularly after learning that he did not have fire insurance to cover the losses he had incurred, stating that he might be looking at losses running into the millions of dollars. He said, quote, I found out this today. I don't know if this is TMI or not, but I found out today that I ain't got fire insurance. So I'm figuring all that out, bro, because my crib burned down. That's just M's wasted, bro. M's millions of dollars. I just got to take the L on the chin. DDG comments on potentially losing millions of dollars through his LA mansion burning down. Wow. Unbelievable. Take it on the chin. Now, here is another article, which is so sad. I heard about people doing this and I was like, you got to be kidding me. It says DDG lost millions. He found out he doesn't have insurance and his crib burned down in the LA fires. Wow, sorry to hear about it. A lot of people are facing this, and especially like a lot of poor and working class people. Just oh my God, it's heartbreaking. Okay, so rapper Diddy G learns she doesn't have fire insurance as blazes threaten Los Angeles home. Check this out. Here it says, DDG born Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr. is attempting to secure fire insurance as he readies to flee his Los Angeles home. So as I understand, the reports that the fire alarms were going off and they were told to evacuate. They were told to evacuate. And then at that point, I guess he was preparing and trying to secure fire insurance for his home. Again, the quote I found out today, I don't know if it's TMI or not, but I found out today I ain't got fire insurance, he said uh, on Friday, January 9th, on his Twitch live stream. So I'm figuring all that out, bro, because if my crib burned down, that's just M's wasted. So I gotta figure all this stuff out where I got insurance on my crib and stuff. Because if I don't got fire insurance, bro, it's a wrap. I gotta take the L on the chin, and I'm not trying to do that. Sad. A lot of people are finding out the hard way. Needless to say, filling out insurance paperwork isn't ideal when you can literally see flames from your window. Quote, if I got insurance, good old jolly day. I'm a happy man, the 27-year-old rapper said. I have no problem. Burn away. Do your thing. Do whatever you got to do, Mr. Fire, if I got insurance. But if I don't got insurance, though, it's like, all right, I'm pissed. And he found out that he didn't have insurance. Wow. So he dropped out of Central Michigan University to become a full-time entertainer. Now, here's the thing about it. Again, I've heard this happen with other people, and I thought, you got to be kidding me. That people are trying to you're trying to get a policy now? No, no, you have to have the policy in place before it goes down, before the fire occurs. No one's going to write it because they know what time it is. Why do you think the insurance companies got out? They don't want to write those risks. They don't want the exposure. $50 billion right now. And then guess what? Fires are continuing. They're saying that it's potentially moving to Brentwood and Bel Air in California. Brentwood, Bel Air, and Encino. As of today, Sunday. And see, here's the thing, knowledge is power. Remember, I talked about this. I told a friend of mine, I said, listen, I said, he should do because his dad has an insurance background. I'm like, your dad has an insurance agency for decades. Oh my gosh, this is your background. It's what you do. You should do a consulting business. But here's what I do know. And I'm saying this in the spirit of love. I'm just speaking in general. If it does not apply, let it fly. A lot of our people, when it comes to consulting, I've seen a black woman engage in that. And it's like, we want the information, want everything for free. Again, if it doesn't apply, because I'm not like that, let it fly. Want everything for free. So I said, there was I said, listen, this area where you are in Florida, I said, I've been there before. And I said, trust me, twice when I was there, it rained heavily and it really, really like super flooded out. So I was like, that area is going to flood really, really fast. So I'm just saying, if I were you, I would proceed with caution. So I'm like, they got some flood insurance. I'm like, if it does that fast when it's just like a rainstorm, you can imagine what flooding is going to do. And again, I'm not a consultant. I wouldn't even want to work in that because I know how, especially with our community. Oh, you're just trying to get paid, trying to get paid. And I was telling my friend, I said, that's the only concern, the reason why I wouldn't do it. Because I'm not trying to sit up here and just give you some information. Then you pay me, let's say, I don't know how they operate it. Let's say you're just charging $150 or $100, whatever. I'm not trying to hear you do a charge back. Because I hate to say it, our people do stuff like that. So, ergo, Mr. Man didn't listen, and you already know what happened. When those hurricanes hit, now you're sitting up with a house that you've lost everything, and you still got to pay that mortgage. And I said, it's things like that. If you had a consult, let's say you consulted with someone and just pay a small fee, what the hell is $100 or $150 for a consulting fee on your assets when it can save your ass? Excuse the expression. Our people don't think like that. When it's us, we want everything for free. Can't tell us nothing. Case in point, check this out. Youngster, early, early 20s. Youngster goes ahead and woo, you got the used car paid off. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and get liability. No, you're not. Well, I just want to save my. You've paid the car note off. You have the same income. You're ahead. You're staying at home. No, you're not going to just do liability. No, you're not. And what you're going to do, if it is going to do liability, drop the cop of collision, then you need to go ahead and at least get what's uninsured motorists. Because why? The economy is bad. People can't afford the insurance. I get it. If it's a choice between food and insurance, it's a no-brainer. Hello, food, your family. So people, they may have a lapsed policy or something. So I'm saying, at least get the uninsured motorist. What's this right here? Okay, get the stackable. Looks good to me. We're gonna call and find out get more information. You already saw. I'm thinking. I said, hey, something happens, uninsured motorist. $10,000. La la la. At least something happens. You'll leave with a check to get the next vehicle. You gotta. This is your only asset. You need to protect it. It's the only thing you've got. You need to protect it. Not even 6 months later, what do you think has happened? And I'm like, it's $43 a month. Just go ahead and pay it. You can pay it. Stop playing. Additional $43 and some change. Go ahead and pay it. Murphy's Law. Already somebody hit the vehicle, not insured. Well, if you only have liability, then you just out of luck. They don't have an insurance. They don't have any money. What you going to do? Sue them. Good luck with that. In the meantime, what are you going to do? Uninsured motorist kicked in. I just said, go ahead and just pay the additional. Go ahead and stack it. Now I get the phone call. What is it? I can't believe it. What? How you got a check for $20,000? Why is that? The uninsured motorist was 10. Then you stack it. 2 cars on a policy. $20,000. I learned something. How is that? Wow. It's paying because it's So 2 cars, and I learned something new too. I just knew it was some protection. $43 a month. Just stacking it. Just pay it, pay it. If you get to the point you can't afford it, then we'll talk about that later. Now sitting up here, got the vehicle, which it is damaged. You know, it is damaged. I'm like, you can get a repair, and if they tow it out, you can get a salvage tile and still buy the darn thing. You know, you can do that. Save the money. In shock, in awe. Again, you can listen to me, or you can go listen to your little friends. Listen to the old timers seem to work out, huh? A check for $20,000. You're welcome. See, that's listening. Other person doesn't have insurance, wouldn't have had nothing but a banged up vehicle. You now got uninsured motorists, stackable. You got $20,000, and you still got the vehicle. Again, patch it up. I say, if it's safe to drive, still been driving it, keep on. Keep on. Knowledge is power. Information is power. So something like that, imagine that right there could be considered a little consultation, but we're just talking, as you know somebody. It's stuff like that that happens. Well, now I don't need you to tell me. I can know for myself. Now, look, a many person, when they realize, don't have fire insurance, why do you think the insurance companies ran? To me, that would have been a little, why are they running what? That's common sense. They're running from the exposure. Something might happen. What's their concern? Why would they cancel fire? And look, now we know why. It's about the information. They have the information. Money moves quick. They're not going to sit around and wait. Well, I'm going to wait and see what happens. That young person, had they not listened to me, will be sitting up here. Other person don't have insurance. They're in the wrong. You only have liability. You just pretty much stuck with a banged up ride. If I can help somebody, I can. See, money moves. You see how that insurance company moves? Oh, money moves. They don't sit back and I'm going to pray about it and wait and see. Well, good luck with that. I'm not against prayer, but if that's the case, you got to do more than just sit back and wait. You got to do an action. So money moves. That's why an insurance company moves. They saw, wait a second, like I said, I did a video on it. Look at the trajectory. 2023, you got 332,000 acres burned. 2024, you have over 1,050,000 acres burned. What does that tell you? Between 332,000 to 1,050,000, the number's going up almost 3 times it. What does that tell you? And what's the state of California doing? Nothing to combat it, nothing to mitigate it. Orange had said what to do, may not like him or not, but see, even that, about the wild, they didn't want to hear about it. Oh, we got to protect the leaves and all this in the forest. And now look, he even said to mitigate it. No one wanted to hear it, but it's Trump and we don't like him. I don't have to like the person. I don't listen to the information. That's how you know intelligence. I ain't going to listen. Now look, if they listen to Orange Head, maybe it wouldn't be so devastating. But people are so emotional. Like I said, the youngster, if hadn't listened to me, be sitting up here with a bang up ride and nothing. Now you got the uninsured motorist stack, $20,000. It was all right. I said, hey, at least you get $10,000. Oh, stackable. Oh, that's time two, $20,000. Boom, $20,000. Knowledge is power. So see, something like that. If I was a person consulting something like that to a kid, here you go, anyone. Listening to me, now you got your account looking mighty nice, especially in this economy. But see, we don't want to pay. We want everything. Some of us, we want everything for free. Just tell me, just tell me. Like the one sitting up there in Florida. Told you the area floods a lot. Now you're thinking, how much is a flood policy? I Googled it. Between $1,200 and $1,500 a year. Now look at you. We don't want to hear it. And when our people do have information, we think because you look like me, again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Oh, you just don't know. Well, I know one thing. When they started counseling, that would have been my cue. Something going on. What did my dad say? When those people start doing something, and what he means, people in the know, business-wise. He said when those people start doing something, a lot of them start. He don't mean just some old rooted, some person doesn't know. Ones that in business that know things. He said when they start doing something, my dad taught me that at a young age is something to it. What's my job? To find out what it is. Again, they canceling the fire insurance. That something ain't right. Why they getting out? Something about to happen. Jeepers, now we know Sherlock, but hey, what do I know? As a black woman, I don't know what I'm talking about telling me. Well, the youngster, listen, like I said, go ahead. This your only asset. You got to protect it. Now, I can't believe it. Good good luck. You believe? Just get it. Now sitting up here, you still got the vehicle. You got 20,000 in your pocket. What did I tell you? Protect your investment. So we're gonna learn today the hard way, some of us. What's happening is bad. But like I said, this example right there, I said to my friend, do a consulting business, but I know how some of our people are. How I ain't got to, you can just tell me, what do you know? What's your credentials? My credentials got common sense, I can tell you that. Just common business experience, just common knowledge, around people in the industry. What I know, put money in that kid's pocket. Like I said, the car paid for you. That's not no. You just no. Well, the collision, then you better do uninsured motorist. What's the option here? Let's go ahead and stack it. Now that pocket has gotten stacked. Stuff like that. Knowledge is power, but we don't respect each other, and we figure I don't need you to tell me nothing. And that's fine. That's why I see something like I said. Oh boy, we tried to tell him. Oh no, you don't have flood coverage. Yep, and your house is messed up. Yep, just tried to tell you, bro. You don't want to talk to my friend? Oh, we're afraid somebody gonna make some money. There you go. They say if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And trying to get a policy now, oh no, it doesn't work like that. Again, that's the way I think. Their counseling thing. What did my daddy tell me? If they're doing something, there's something to it. Jeepers, they're getting out. My spider senses kick in for how my father taught me about business. It's something to it if they're doing it. Why are they getting out? Now we know, but it's a little late to get the policy. Ain't no coverage. Everything you got is gone. Millions lost. So what if, and I'm not trying to downgrade this kid, just speaking in general. So what if somebody has spoken to him, say, hey man, just want to make sure how things are going, your assets are protected, any changes, but there was a change. What happened? Well, my insurance channel, they canceled fire. Well, maybe if you got with my friend that's a darn consultant, heck, even if you maybe had called me, I would have told you, well, why would they do that? Again, I'm uneducated. I'm a college dropout. My friends are educated. They're doing that for a reason. Let's check and see. So I was like, oh, okay. Let's do some checking. Then we could have told you, look, something's going on. They're getting ready to get out. They're getting out for a reason. Why? Something getting ready to happen. If they're canceling fire insurance, what does that tell you? They're anticipating it's going to be a major fire. Boop, fast forward. Now we know. But in our community, we can't. We want you just to sit up there and take your time and tell us for free. This what free gets you. No knowledge. And look at the losses. So you think education is expensive? Try ignorance. And that's what's sad. You can't tell our folks nothing. That's why I have learned with some people. I tell some people some things, and others I just listen. I told somebody, I said, oh, I wouldn't do that deal. I said, well, my homegirl told me about it. I wouldn't do that deal. I said, my homegirl told me about it. One of her friends did it. She's a businesswoman. I said, let me tell you what happened. I said, then I heard it someplace too. So two people did the same thing. I wouldn't do the deal. Wouldn't do the deal. Oh, it's going to work out for me. It's going to work out for me. It's going to work out for me. Well, that's just them. Okay, I'm just letting you know I got two calls and, I'm familiar with it. I wouldn't do the deal. They tried it with two. Both those sisters lost money. It's going to work out for me. Oh, she did the deal. I said, listen what they're doing. It's a switcheroo. Look at the contract. It's what's not in the contract. You're assuming. I'm not going to argue with you. What do you think happened? 30 days later, here come my phone ringing with a sad, yeah, and I can't believe. So I tried to warn you because I already heard about it. I don't want to hear the sad story. I was having a good day. I let the person know, yeah, well, these things happen. Listen, I gotta go. I'm on my way out. So we're gonna catch up later, okay? I'm off the phone with you. I don't want to hear the sound. I tried to tell you. No, I didn't try to. I did tell you. I'm off the phone with you. And now, the others who did the very same thing. So me, I don't want to hear the sad story. And I can't believe, yeah, like I said, so that right there, I'm on my way out, and yeah, we'll catch up later. We haven't, girl, I don't want to hear the sad story. We don't listen, and sometimes we think people that look like us don't know anything. So the kid now with that stackable uninsured motorist accident thing going on, they listen, and then kaboom. Knowledge is power. So when things start to change, why are they gonna cancel that? That would have been my spidey senses. Let me pick up the phone and call some. Hey, they're canceling all of this right here. Why would they do that? Because they're anticipating losses. Well, let's do some research. Boom. I would have said, get one out, and there's no way until next week. Get one out, and now look. That decision alone could have saved this young man millions of dollars. And I'm using that as an example. So sometimes we may not be rich, because a rich person not going to come in. Let's get that understood real quick. We may not be rich, but sometimes some people around you can have information, might want to listen. They don't know. That's why I said that right there. I said, imagine on a consulting business, the little money paid could have saved old boy in Florida. I already told you, let my home boy tell you, consulting business. And see, that's why you don't want to do it, because we want everything for free. I ain't gotta pay you. So when I see some people in ignorance, I'm gonna tell you one time, and I see you're adamant. Oh, I just go on because it's you. I just go on. I'm not gonna sit up here and go, okay, because I don't like the negative energy. Life is too short to deal with that, and I don't want any health problems. Dealing with you and your trauma. So once I already told you, you think I'm dumb. Okay. So look at the youngster. Just so I can't believe it. I told you, protect your investment. And that little ride is worth about what, maybe $3,500, $4,000. I told you, protect your investment. I can't believe, now you got 20 bands in your pocket. You're welcome. I could be a consultant, but what do I know? The people's not gonna listen to me. I don't need you telling me. That's why sometimes you see things like, oh girl, I already told you. I've had two business women go through the same thing. Do not do the deal. Well, that's just them. Now I'm getting a phone call, and when she sounded sad, I knew what time it was. And again, I'm having a good day. Oh no. I don't want the pity party. You're not gonna bring that energy over to me by listening to you. I'm not doing it. Knowledge is power. We want everything for free. Well, guess what? Free gets you. Free gets you no coverage. Real quick, if somebody like me or another person, let's be a black person, had told some of our people, hey, if they're dropping that, you know what? Give me a call. I want to go over your information. We may have some options here. Okay, I'm gonna charge you a fee. I ain't paying you nothing. I ain't paying. Seriously, I ain't paying you nothing. Want everything for free. Yeah, I work as a consultant, so I just want to let you know what we can probably do. Let's try to advise you. No, you're just trying to make some money off me. You're trying to make some money off me. Could have saved the day for you. But the seed of poverty did. That's the mindset. I thought about that. I said, look at old boy. He just could have. I said, and the flood thing was only what, $1,200 to $1,500. Life is business. So, something we can all learn from, and this is just really sad. When changes are being made, might want to ask ourselves the question, why? Time to do some research, not just look at it and keep on moving. Why are they doing that? What do my father say? When they're doing something, there's something to it. That's what my daddy taught me. How I think about business, I was raised by both my parents. As a black man influenced me, my dad. It is what it is. My mother's into the cooking thing. I'm not into all that kind of stuff, cooking. I'm into decorating, yeah. But cooking and, make a cake and a pie and all of that. Honey, I'll go buy you one. Because I'm just letting you know right now, it's not going to be happening. I have never made a pie in my life. I'm just going to be honest with you. My dad taught me that. Why? I learned to listen. A trading strategy. A trading strategy. I heard someone I knew Epstein. I heard that's what Epstein was doing on that yacht. I listen. In Palm Beach, I'm listening. I'm going to try to. It works. I'm going to try it on a smaller scale because I don't have money like Epstein on a smaller scale. Then I'm going to tell somebody that person made a whole lot of money. Now, I will say, I haven't told a person that I heard that. And it's, that's what Epstein was doing. I'm like, you're welcome. But that's where I heard it from. I heard that's how he was trading, and it's nothing new, like I said. But at the time, I was new to trading. Is that what he doing? I'm gonna see. What my daddy say? When those folk are doing something, and he don't mean just anybody. Somebody that has something. My father taught me, and I inculcated the message. When they're doing something, my daddy said there's something to it. So what's my job? Your job is to find out what it is. That's what Epstein is doing. I'm going to try it on a smaller scale. And that's what I did. And I saw it's working. I go tell somebody else, and the person's like, "Oh, I'm still doing. That's probably again. I don't work on Wall Street, but yeah, it's proven to. It's proven to work, huh? Listen, try to hang around folks that's got more than you. You'll see what time it is. As my father said, when they're doing something, what is something to it? So the insurance company, that right there should have been a ding, 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 ding. Hey, they're doing this right here. Oh, I ain't worried about it. My father said if they're doing something, there's something to it. What's my job, Daddy? You need to find out what it is. Find out what it is. It's something to it. Them doing that to those policies. I thought about what if somebody had a consultant, but people are not going to listen to certain people. That's going to go on. You're just trying to make some money off me. Well, now you know why. And this is sad. So this here, that is sad. It shows the panic. People are so panicky. I don't have find truth. I don't have find. They're not gonna write it then, baby. That's why they got out. They got out in the first place. Just sad. And then a psychological effect, not just the money gone, all the property. We're talking tangible, your life, your house. Prayers up. And especially for the poor, the working class. Lord, I saw video. They saw on television people under a bridge catching on fire, the homeless and their Lord have mercy. This is sad, people. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.